Bulls, Bands, and Barrels is coming to the Great Southern Bank Arena here in Springfield on Saturday, March 9th. And one of the entertainers you will see is PBR World Champion Chris Shivers. He joins me now via Zoom. Chris, what's up? How are you?
Man, I'm good. It's a lovely day here in Louisiana.
Well, I can't complain ever about weather. It's also beautiful here in the Ozarks, and hopefully it's beautiful when you come to visit us this weekend as well. Now, Chris, you're known as one of the best bull riders in PBR history, but how did all of this get started for you?
Man, it all got started. We used to have a lot of practice pens around Louisiana here, and it's something that I kind of grew up doing. I started riding bulls when I was 13, and it just kind of snowballed from there. And I ended up riding bulls professionally for 20 years, and I've been to Springfield several times, and love that place. I love the Ozarks. We go to Branson, Missouri all the time, and
Yeah.
camp out, and my kids love it, and just a great place.
Yeah, it sounds like you have lots of good memories here. Well, we're excited to have you back. Now, also, how does it feel to have achieved so much success in a field that you are clearly passionate about?
That's a great thing. Everybody wants to achieve great things. It's something that they love, and I got an opportunity to do that in the bull riding. It's a rough sport, and a lot of injuries. Take you in and out of the sport. There's a lot of good bull riders out there, and it's uh it's just something special.
hmm Yeah. Now, on that note, you spoke of injuries and different things that take people out. Have there been any specific events or rides that happened within your career that kind of made you question if you'd keep going with this whole thing?
Well, I don't really think so. Not until I got a little older in life. And when I was young, I had a different mindset. And once you've got dreams and goals and you're determined to do something, nothing matters. It's kind of a sickness that I think some people have that not a lot of people understand.
Yeah.
But I broke bones, I broke my face, my arms, my legs. Uh, it's just numerous broken bones and injuries, but that comes with the territory. But uh, I remember when I was a kid, I was sitting in the hospital and I had a broken arm, and I just couldn't wait to. I said, "Man, what's this going to screw me up for next week? I'm not going to be able to go next week." So that's just some of the things that you know I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's other than it's a sickness that you have that you're
Yeah.
determined that that's what you want to do in life, and it's a rough sport, so you better be determined.
Yeah, I feel like you have to be. And it is interesting because the things that we're willing to endure kind of on an individual level for the things that we're really passionate about, I think is different for everyone. But clearly you're willing
That's
to
right.
endure a lot within your body kind of physically to be able to keep going with this. Now, tell me, what's it like for you getting to show off your skill to crowds and just kind of entertain?
And I think that was one of the greatest things for me, was when I would be introduced at the event. That would I like to hear that people appreciate what we do, and what we're there for, because I love to hear them scream and yell for each and every bull rider. But I always wanted to be that guy that people like to cheer for, and
Mm.
man, I always appreciated that. That was something special for me.
Yeah, we all like to hear our name being yelled, right? I mean, it's just good to have that encouragement and support. Now, with the success that you've had and the long career that you've had, is there any advice that you would give for young riders just kind of still trying to prove themselves in the bull riding community?
There's a lot of ups and downs in bull riding. There's one week you're a hero, and the next week you're a zero. It's you just got to go with the flow. You gotta take the highs and the lows, and make them meet in the middle somewhere, and hopefully you'll do great things.
Yeah, I mean, that's life, the highs and the lows, right? Now, you will be a
That's right.
part of this weekend's Bull, Bands, and Barrels here in Springfield. So tell me what people can look forward to as pertaining to your part in the whole thing.
My part's pretty simple. I'm somewhat of the safety man, other than the bullfighters. The bullfighters distract the bulls, and sometimes, in bull riding, people get knocked out in the arena, and they have a guy on a horse out there, and his job is to maybe rope the bull and keep the bull off these guys while the doctors work on them and whatnot. So, they're going to have at Springfield this weekend. They're going to have 20 bull riders to start with. The doors open at 7 o'clock, March 9th. No, I'm sorry. Doors open at 5:30. The
Okay.
show starts at 7 o'clock, and they're going to buck 20 bulls, and then they're going to have 4 bullfights. Mexican fighting bulls are coming in. They're Knox Dunn brings them. He's a guy from Slaughter, Louisiana, which is he's actually a world champion bullfighter, and he has some really good bulls, and they're mean, and nobody wants to see a wreck, but nobody wants to miss it either.
Yeah.
So then they're going to have 20 barrel racers, and then they'll have the top 8 back to the short round. It's going to be a nonstop for 2.5 hours. It's going to be nonstop rodeo, and then you're going to have Sam Barber and Flatland Cavalry come up after. If you don't like the bulls and the barrels, you're bound to like the bands.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it sounds like lots of excitement, lots of really cool things happening, and just a wide variety of things to kind of come and experience and look forward to. Bulls, bands, and barrels this weekend at the Great Southern Bake here in Arena. Chris, thanks so much for your time.